Hello everyone, my name is Jay from BroGaming TCG, and today I wanted to share with you something that I have spent some time thinking about. A few weeks ago I watched a video that the Bird Keeper Toby made talking about what type of Pokemon League he would have if he was champion. He also extended that invite to anyone who wanted to make a video about what their Pokemon League would be like, and that's exactly what I'm going to do today. I wanted to give you a little background on me, the champion of my Pokemon League, before we started getting into it. I hail from the Hoenn region, though my family is originally from the Kanto, but I began my journey in the Hoenn. After battling my way through the gym leaders and finally arriving to the Elite Four and champion, I battled my way through the Elite Four, but was defeated by the champion at the time, Wallace. After my only defeat ever, I raised my head and went on a journey across the other regions, finally settling down in a region that had yet to be discovered called Amora, a region not really populated by humans or trainers yet. I fell in love with the beauty of this region and how peaceful all the Pokemon seemed. The Amora region was a collection of islands, quite like the Orange Islands or the Alola region, so through my travels, I thought a trial would be necessary to enter my Pokemon League. There were 4 trials that one must go through to enter my league. After you complete each trial, you will earn what I call a trial stone, and after collecting all of them, you will enter my league. The league will be constructed in a giant mountain in the center of the biggest island. You will place each of the 4 stones you gathered and on the door to open the league door. You will walk into a huge room and quickly the door will close behind you, locking you in. Lights come on and you follow them down a hallway to another room that opens to a large pond, small streams flowing into it. The water is the clearest you have ever seen and there are all kinds of Pokemon around, mostly water though. In the middle of the pond there's a Lapras floating around, and on the back is my first member of my Elite Four, Juan, the former gym leader of Sootopolis City. He notices you and says something along these lines. "It's beautiful, isn't it? It's a shame we must disturb such a peaceful place." Then the battle begins. Juan being a water-type gym leader, so it would be common sense that he would be the water-type Elite Four member. He will start out with his Lapras. The rest of his team would consist of these Pokemon: Milotic with Waterium Z, Gyarados with its Mega Stone, Politoed, and Kingdra. Each of these Pokemon would not be an easy fight, having ice moves to counter grass types, and Politoed knowing Earthquake to counter your electric type moves. Now if you manage to beat Juan, then a door would open and Juan would take you across the pond on his Lapras. You would walk through the door and up some stairs to the second room. You can't see anything in this room till you step in, then the lights shoot on and it seems like a normal Pokemon battlefield. Then the ground begins to shake and the rocks shoot out of the ground all over the place. You hear a laugh and then someone say, "I am Palmer of the Elite Four. Let our battle begin." Before you can even think about it, Palmer sends out his first Pokemon Gliscor. You have no idea what type Palmer could be playing because he was once a multi-type trainer, though in my Elite Four, Palmer uses ground-type Pokemon. The rest of his team consists of his trusty Rhyperior that he has used for a very long time. It also carries a Groundinium Z stone, as well as his other Pokemon, Flygon, Tyranitar with its Mega Stone, and Nidoking to top everything off. Though, if you can defeat Palmer's powerful Pokemon, then he will open a door to the third member's room. You walk down some stairs and you see a bluish light. You get to the room and it's full of beautiful, large crystals. And a rather large man sits still in the room as you enter and he says, "You are strong. Now it is time to see if you are the strongest. Your battle with Remo, my third Elite Four member, begins." Now, if you don't know who Remo is, he is a dragon-type trainer, or at least he had a Garchomp, and he's from the anime. So I thought that he would start off with a Salamence. The rest of his team, though, is the Garchomp with a Mega Stone, just like in the anime, a Dragonite with Finerium Z, because it will know Fire Blast, a Hydreigon, and a Haxorus. Now, if you manage to beat Remo and his Dragon-type Pokemon, then he will open his door for you, and you will enter the largest spiral staircase you have ever seen. It seems like it goes down forever. If you manage to make it all the way down to the core of the mountain, then you will walk into a room with magma boiling, lava spilling out from the cracks in the ground. It is extremely hot, making it even harder for your Pokemon to battle. And there, tending to fire Pokemon, will be my brother, Gator, the 4th and final Elite Four member. He will be using fire-type Pokemon as well, but he will give you a choice to turn back around, saying, "I'll give you one last chance before I burn you up." You won't back down though. You have worked so hard for this. My brother will send out his first Pokemon, Arcanine. Then he will follow up with these Pokemon: Alolan Marowak with Ghostinium Z, Talonflame, Charizard with its Megastone X. If you manage to beat all of those Pokemon, then he would end with his strongest Pokemon of all, Entei. Then he has befriended while on the islands of Amora. If you beat him, then he would offer to fly you to the top of the mountain where I wait. You hop on his Charizard and it flies you out of the mountain into the top. When you land, you see tons of Pokemon running around, playing, napping, and just having a good time. A large tree sits on the top of a mountain, and that is where I sit, playing with my beloved Raticate. You walk up to me and challenge me. I accept, saying, I founded this league and have never lost. My Pokemon and I do not fail. I start with my Alolan Ninetales, and the rest of my team is as follows. Mega Kangaskhan with its Megastone, allowing for a strong attack power and some major defense. Heatran, who was gifted to me by my brother, my Alolan Raichu with Raichunium Z, Amoonguss, and finally, my starter from when I started my journey in Hoenn, Swampert. If you manage to defeat me, I will congratulate you and say, it's your turn to see how Pokemon are truly supposed to be. I will take your hand and place it upon the tree that stood behind me, and it will take an imprint of your hand, making you the champion of the Amora region. Well, guys, that is my idea for my Pokemon League. I know Amora isn't a real region, at least not yet, but I felt that I wouldn't want to be the champion of a region that already existed. So I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I, like Birdkeeper Toby, extend the invite for you to make a video about what your Pokemon League would be like. So if you haven't subscribed, go and hit that subscribe button. We really appreciate it. And if you haven't liked, definitely hit that like button. Anyway, be sure to check out Birdkeeper's Toby's video. His link will be in the description if you haven't done that already. And remember, trainers, to always keep on battling. This has been Jay from BroGaming. Thanks for watching.